Hey everyone, welcome back. Now let's try to understand this problem and we'll see how we can figure out the solution of it. So in this problem we have two tables. The table employees, which has two columns, ID and name. ID represents the primary key of the table and name is the employee's name. And we have another table, we can consider it as right table, and we can consider employee table as left table. So employee UNI is a right table which also contains two columns, ID and unique ID. ID, unique ID is the primary key, which is the combination of columns with unique values for the table. Now let's see what is the information that we want to extract from the above two tables. So we want to write a solution or write a SQL query that will show the unique ID of the each employee or each user. If a user does not have a unique ID, simply replace that unique ID with null. Now let's look at the example. It will be more clear for us to understand. So this is the employee table in which we have employee ID as well as employee name, and in the employee UNI table we have ID along with the unique ID. And if you look out the output which we are expecting to get is that we want all the names of the table of the left table, which is the employee table, and instead of their IDs we want their unique ID. So we want all the rows of the left table and we want the rows that are being available for those names in the right table. Okay, so that means for whichever name their unique ID is available, we'll simply put their unique ID in front of them, and if it's not available we'll simply put null. That's what the question is saying. If the user does not have a unique ID, instead of that we have to replace it with null value, and that's what we need to do. Now let's go back to our editor and see how we can solve this problem. Okay, so we need two columns. Select unique ID and their names. Name would come from employee table. Let's call it as EMP, and now this would be this is our left table, right? So we have to join this with the employee UNI table. Let's call it as ENU, and our common key will be ID. Okay, so what issue will occur if we are doing the simple join? This will consider that we'll do the inner join. So instead of bringing all the rows of the left table, it will bring the common rows between the tables, and we don't want the common rows. We want all the rows of the left table, which is employee table, and when we want all the rows of the left table, we'll always use the left join, because even their corresponding information is available in the right table or not, we don't care. We need all the rows to be available. So that's why we'll use the left join. So all the rows of the names can be available in our output, and we'll take the unique ID from the right table, and it will automatically convert the rows for which unique ID does not exist. It will take null in place of that. So let me just simply run it. showing some error. Test employee doesn't exist. Okay, it's employees, not employee. My bad. Now let's run it again. Okay, so it got accepted. As you can see, in our final output we got the same result, that all the names which were expected are in our output, as well as all the unique ID, and for which whatever names for which unique ID is not available, there is null. Hope you like it. Subscribe for more. Thank you.